Now, how is that Landeskunde is being used or introduced in the class? There are three ways of introducing Landeskunde. One is Informationsbezogene Landeskunde. Then you have Kommunikative or Sprachbezogene Landeskunde. Then you have Interkulturelle Landeskunde. So Informationsbezogene Landeskunde, like we saw earlier, these are basically going to give information about the German people. In this case, Germany, Austria, Swiss. It gives information about knowledge of those people, economy, political situation, geography, art, hobbies, etc. The way they have constructed the city, the rules and regulations which are to be followed in that particular country, etc. It has no communication goals. Information are just facts which are portrayed in the form of table or reading comprehension, just fact, bulleted points, etc. These facts are just general facts, so it doesn't really care about the exceptions in certain areas, and it is not always taught in the class. You could get a house of Kaba to say learn about Verkehrsregelung in Germany, and you have to do internet research and then say, okay, in German the Verkehrs is opposite to that of India, etc. So that is Informationsbezogene Landeskunde. Then you have Kommunikationsbezogene Landeskunde. This is mainly intended to improve the communicative capability or competence of the students in the German language, and this is being done mainly to take care of different situation and different context. So this kind of Landeskunde helps the students to portray or give their own opinions and their own ideas and their own viewpoints in the target language, which in this case is German. This gives concrete information as to what Redmittel to use in which situation. Like if you are meeting a new person, then you address him by Sie and you don't say Du. Things like that. Those are Kommunikationsbezogene Landeskunde. And such things has to be integrated in the Sprachunterricht because the ultimate aim is communicating in the target language. So typical exercise will be Dialoge im Alltag. So you go to a bakery, how to buy stuff, or you go to an interview, how to deal there as a candidate. And all these will be authentical texts. They have to be authentical texts for you to get the best result. Then you have Interkulturelle Landeskunde. It basically aims in comparing two cultures, and it will give you the commonalities in the cultures and the differences in the cultures. It basically says how people behave in a particular culture and how a particular assumption in one culture cannot be transferred one-to-one to the other culture, because that might mean completely different in the other culture, and instead of giving a positive opinion you might end up giving a negative opinion. So that way the verbal and non-verbal things, they're also cultural aspects. You have to compare those things as well and then say, hey, the meaning of crazy is the same in both Germany and India, and if you want to say you are pissed, or if you want to say you are müde, if you want to say yes or no, the way the Germans say is basically different from that of the way we say it in Indian. So that way you compare the two cultures and then you give the final sensibilization to the students to say, if you are in Germany, use this non-verbal expression or this verbal expression, and if you are in India, use your habited verbal, non-verbal expression. And this has to be taught in the language class.
With that, the chapter comes to an end. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment to the channel. If you have any questions, then contact me via email or put down your comments and I'll be able to reply. Thank you.